YouTubers, welcome back. Still here. Had a bad day. It wasn't as bad as some, but it was pretty bad. 6 hours pain. It's whatever. You don't care. You ever wonder, why are we here? Now, for any of you who get that reference, congratulations. But that's an actually decent question. A television show I used to watch from another YouTube channel, Red vs. Blue, shout out to them, awesome, great work they do, had an ongoing talk. A lot of people asked a question, ever wonder why we're here? Now, a couple people had some interesting, answers to that, and throughout the series. And if you ever find yourself asking yourself that question, here's some words that you can think of. Why are we here? You ever wonder why we're here? Are we here to fulfill the biological imperative to pass on our genetic code by reproducing and carrying on our bloodline and lineage? Who knows? Are we here as an experiment because we're hooked up to the Matrix, so the machine's already won? Who knows? Who cares? The overall point is what we do in our life is ultimately the only thing that matters in our life. So if you dislike your job or there's something wrong, think about this. Tomorrow, whether it be deadly disease or a freak accident, you could die, and I don't mean to scare you, it's a statistical possibility that you could. Multitude of billion different things could happen, and that would be it. So, right here. Have to ask, what would you do? You're gone. There's nothing left. Did you leave everyone you last saw with everything you wanted to say? Because you never know. It might be your last. No one knows what tomorrow will bring. No one knows when our time is up. Some people grow old and they can feel it coming and they know it's going to happen eventually. And then they retire and spend the money they work so hard to save up throughout their life and enjoy their last couple of years. Unfortunately, some of us don't get that chance. Some of us, our lives are unfortunately taken from us due to accidents or whatnot, a household, a car accident. Somewhere, somehow, someone made a mistake, intentional or accidental, and someone died, and that is a fact of life. Tomorrow, someone will die of a car accident, someone will die of a heart attack, someone will not be able to be born. And tomorrow, someone will die of cancer. But the unfortunate fact is life goes on, and you hope that you left something, some message, some little bit of help towards the people that would be sorry that you're gone. The hope that when you do, you have no unfinished business, that you said everything you wanted to say. Every time you left someone, they knew exactly how you felt, wholly and honestly, and you got the chance to say everything you wanted to say. And now I'm going to tell you at exactly 5 minutes into this video, I'm leaving tomorrow. I am packing my stuff up. I am putting it in my car, and I am heading out on the road. And I am going to say goodbye to as many close friends as I can. And I'm sorry to those of you who I didn't get to say goodbye to, or who wouldn't let me. But I want to tell you, I understand. I get it. I'm sorry. Brandy, I broke a promise. I don't know if we'll be able to talk before I leave. I don't even know if I will see tomorrow. But in case I don't, I just wanted to tell you, you got me to care. I got you to not care less. I got you to be able to understand how you can protect yourself from heartache. You were stubborn. You didn't want to talk to me. You didn't want to say anything. You didn't want to deal with the situation. And I don't know if you bothered to say goodbye, or if you'll even watch this video. But as someone who got me to care a little bit, to see a light at the end of the world, at the end of my world, my life, and be there for me when I needed a friend, thank you for being a beautiful person, because you are beautiful. And you don't even see it. It's like your favorite song. You're beautiful. And you were an inspiration for me in the end of my time. I wish we could have ended on a good note. I hope we end up doing so. But if not, I fully plan on finding a way to not have broken my promise. And I will give you an option too, in fact. If you bothered to talk with me. I understand if you don't want to hear either of them. And if you don't talk to me, you'll never find out. I tried to make things right. I tried to be a good friend. But I have to do this for me, and I have to leave. And I don't know how much longer I have. So I hope that if you never talk to me again, that you take one thing from me. That someday you stand up for yourself, because you deserve someone to do that for you. Confront the people that upset you. Don't leave anything unsaid, because you might regret it, and I hope you don't. But that's a decision you'll have to live with. And I'm sorry if this seems sudden, and I'm sorry if this upsets you, but you were a great person. And if I was capable of normal emotions, I can understand why people fell in love with you. That you always complained, because you're a beautiful person. You do what you can for people, but, I mean, you're normal, you're human, you have limits, you can only go so far. And I understand if me leaving upset you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry I couldn't be the person that I wanted to be, but time is short, and You never know what tomorrow brings. So I'm recording this as my last goodbye to you in case we don't get to talk. Thank you for everything. And do right by the people who are still in your life. I know you will. But when someone needs someone, don't turn your back on them again. Because I know what that's like. And it hurts. And I thank you for teaching me to care. So, in closing, YouTubers, and whoever else is watching, you never know what tomorrow will bring. You never know what's going to happen. Say something tragic happens to you tomorrow, and you are one of those people. Are you going to be okay with the last things you said to everyone being your last words? Subscribe.